Hey everybody, welcome back. JB here with another episode of JoshL6. We are on level 111, Amethyst Mine. So, I'm going to go ahead and get started with this. This is the wall layout, by the way, of Zipper from CCLP4, which I think this was made before that. So, it was only in Ultimate Ship 5, was it? Yeah, it was 5, pretty sure. Okay, this is interesting. I like that puzzle. That is very cool, the way that works. Alright, so I like this outer aesthetic here with all the balls and stuff. And apparently we're on the left side of the level. For some reason I thought we were on the right side. I think because there's another one of those 3x3 rooms there. So, I wanted to apologize for the long episode last time. Okay, so I can't actually get that right now. So, am I doing the right thing here? I feel like I don't have any choice. I have to do this. But how do I get that? I think I have to come at it from that side, don't I? Okay. So, why don't we do a little bit of that? Just check out what's over here in the amethyst area. So yeah, one thing I'm doing this time is I'm returning to the I guess you could call it the setup I had. So that's where the tank button, trap button deal was, wasn't it? But yeah, I'm returning to the setup I had before, which is to have a standing desk kind of thing going on. And I think that will ultimately help a lot as far as concentration goes. Okay, that still doesn't really, unless that's a, hang on. That better be a fake wall there. Are you serious? Really? Come on, Josh. That's a little mean. Just gonna say. Alright. I still really like that when I don't mess it up, that is. Alright. Let's get our heads in the game here. So I just need to do this and then go down. Okay. I love how you go outside the level and then there's all this stuff. It's a nice way to like use the openings that just kind of bleed into the outside area without all the stuff that the original level had. So that part of it is pretty neat. I do like that. Oh wait, I could oof on that from up there. Okay, that makes me feel slightly better. But I still need to go in there to get the green key, though. So it's not like I can actually just get that red key. Or not get the red key, but I can avoid coming through here until later, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure I have to do all this stuff. So is it pretty fair to say, oh, here we go. There's a thing here. I should have checked that first. Okay, so question here, do I need to toggle the walls for some reason? That's what I'm curious about. I'm also avoiding chips for now. Okay. I'm not sure if... Okay. I mean, for the sake of doing that, I suppose. There better be like a blue key or something under this. Oh, there's skates under that. Okay. This is an interesting level. Very interesting. So the blue key's up there. Gotcha. Okay. So I open this up, right? I do that. So ultimately the ball is going to go through there, through here, and then blow that up. Is that what's going on? So what's this tank all about? Am I supposed to get that over? I'm just going to put this left because I think that's probably correct. Hopefully. Maybe question mark. Alright, I'm just looking around here. So there wasn't actually anything under that. So this enables me to go through there. Okay, so there's not really any risk to doing this, but I'm going to go ahead and just put this down there for now. This is such an interesting setup. I like how it kind of carries over the kind of the usage of this area from Zipper. That is a really interesting way to use this, is that you have this central line of stuff that you're working on, right? Okay, so is this going to just, like, what is that going to release? Because I'm a little worried about that. I'm going to assume this, which is why I don't want to do it yet. I'll go ahead and get those. I don't think there's any harm in that. So my question now is, how do I get this block down there without any problems? Because right now, I'm not seeing a way to really extract it. I mean... Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. I can do this. I'm solving a different issue, but it's still something I want to do. So, is it safe to assume that we don't need the toggles going anymore? Or is that not a good assumption to make? Let's go ahead and do this. I'm curious to see what's over on this side. Okay, so it's just chips. Okay, so that doesn't help us with anything here. But maybe without the ball bouncing all over the place, I can think a little more clearly. So I'm running with the assumption, and it may be incorrect, but... Oh, I see. I just need to reverse it. Okay. Because that also opens up the pathway here. Okay, that feels like one of those duh kinds of things, but... Alright, there we go. So now I can go over here, do this. You know, in some ways I kind of like that level more than Zipper. I mean, Zipper's already a really fun level, but I like the way the tanks were used in this. Okay, so where do we go now? I see that we got flippers, but is there an exit that I'm not seeing? Exit, where are you? Oh wait, it's right there. It's where the bug was in the original level. Here we go. That was a lot of fun. Like, that needs to be submitted for CCLB 5 at least. I would give that at least a 4. Alright, gone to lunch. Gone to lunch. Okay, so don't get any red keys. Why is it called gone to lunch? Oh. It's because of that meme from way back in the day. Man, that was an old meme. There's been so many memes on the CC community that I've lost track of all of them. We've had everything from carrots and easy levels, and now it's GZ levels, and I've lost track of all of it now. So, but back in the day, there was this one meme where, like, if you got eaten by a teeth, then was it Trevor Big Auto 2 who started this one, where he would say lunch, or it was like and lunch, something like that. I don't know if that was exactly the way it was worded, but okay. Thank goodness that this is open. I was like, I'm about to be trapped right there. That's not good. Alright, let's make another circle around here. I like this idea. I feel like we've kind of seen this a little more developed in levels like, I'm going to reference the Price is Freedom from Walls of CCLB 4 again. But I do like the way it's used in a melee context here, because it kind of forces you to be a little more intentional about how you're going around. Okay, I'm worried I'm not going to make this. Yeah. So that corner. That corner is pretty evil. Because you have to go in here, right, and... Yeah, okay. We're going to need to make sure that we have a nice head start before going down there. That's going to be tricky. And I misread that. Anyway, what has been going on lately as far as me and CC and everything else under the sun? I'm trying to think. There was something I was going to talk about today, and I forgot what it was now. I guess I could talk a little bit about optimization. 'Cause I haven't really discussed optimization in a while. Yeah, optimization, that's been an interesting landscape lately, and I feel like CC2LP1 is one of those sets that kind of looks intimidating to optimize, and to a certain degree there's some levels in it that are, but man, I have to say, maybe it's just because it was off the heels of CCLP4 as the set that came right before it, which I thought was pretty fun to optimize. But man, CC2LP1, I gotta say, has been really fun to optimize. Even some of the levels that I was scared of have been genuinely interesting to play and to try to route. And it's not like I'm expecting to be like super, like, to the tick optimal on stuff, or even to the second in some cases. Okay, there we go, we got it. But just the process of going through it has been pretty cool. Alright, ooh, this is a familiar one, hacked save file. Okay. This is level 145 in CCLP4. Yeah, I remember this one. It's one of those levels that I feel like I've kind of forgotten about just because it's pretty much a simple maze with a pretty cool aesthetic thing going on. And like, at least for me, because I played it in CCLP4 really early on and then optimized it and then that was kind of it, it's a little easy to forget about stuff in that category, but playing through it again is pretty fun. Like, I feel like these sections are manageable enough that you can just read them, and I don't feel like my eyes are hurting, if that makes sense. Because some of these levels, I remember there was a phase of level design several years ago where it felt like everybody was making a level that had this gimmick. And it's not like the gimmick itself was bad, but it almost just felt like every one of these levels was so eyesore-ish. Like, you open it up and you play the level and it's just a nightmare to get around and stuff, and some of them even had like a puzzle element attached to them, and it's just like, come on, chill out here. Especially when you have so much stuff going on, it's just hard to parse things in the level. So I like things like this. Like, this to me feels way more reasonable. And now I just gotta get back to the socket here. If I can find a way back. Where do we go? Here we go. Whee! There we go. Hacked save file is done. Ooh! This level. I love this level. Yeah, Claustrophobia Road. Man, what a level to play. This is honestly a lot of fun. I genuinely enjoy this one. So, I'm trying to remember exactly how to solve it, though. But I remember there was a sequence in which you did this. So, I think what you have to do is... Well, actually, wait a minute. Hang on. Can you do that? Oh, that's... Okay, never mind. I actually have to open that. Okay, I doubt that getting that was correct, but... we'll see. Yeah, this is a little concerning. Okay, does this control... Okay, it does. Hopefully... Okay. This is here. So I have to open this to even get to any tank buttons. Yeah, I have to say, this level is, in my opinion, a CCLP5 shoe-in. So I don't know, I don't quite understand what this tank is doing for us right now. Unless that's supposed to control... Okay, it does. Okay. So this is a pedantic connection thing. Okay, so how in the world do we go over there? Or was I supposed to... Oh, this is where the skates would have come in. Okay. Got it. So really all this is a... Oh no, you can't do that. So you really do have to go through that. You know what, let me leave those flippers for now. I still feel like this is correct, but maybe not. Okay, now that I know what's connected to what here, I feel like this is going to be a little bit easier. So yeah, I have to do that in order to even get through this whole area. I mean, that's kind of essential. So yeah, there is a bomb there, so you really do need the flippers for this. I really like this setup. This is pretty neat. Okay, so now I go back. I get these. I hope there's a chip there. Okay, there is. Okay, where are we pushing this? Okay, right there. So is that ball cloner just there to be there? I guess so. That is a very fun level. Love that one. Claustrophobia Road is done. Alright, Relic of El Corazon, which means the heart in Spanish. Alright, so don't get any of those that are next to the fireballs. Yeah, let's just explore around, I guess. So yeah, so far these levels today are a little gentler than last time. Hopefully I'm not jinxing myself there, but that seems to be the case. Alright, where do we go to get outside? That's the question. Oh wait, I have fire boots. Never mind. I can go around a lot more places than I thought I was going to be allowed to go. Alright, so I can go all over. Let's just make sure we're thorough, though. So I can go up here. I like how the fire is used to navigate to some of these areas. That's pretty neat. So I see a teleport there. And it's making me wonder, and I'm beginning to kind of get some memories of this level back. I think we need to make a round trip around the outside to get the other chips. So let's do that real quick. Okay, this is very fourth dimension-esque. Get a little blue wall action going on here. Okay. This kind of also reminds me of, what was the level called? Mine Oomph from JoshL6 with the diagonal kind of thing going. That's one of those things I'm trying to explore a little more in level design these days is how can I make like patterns of stuff? So that's where I was kind of coming from the other day with the whole staircase level idea. I still need to actually make that. I started like sketching some stuff out in the editor the other day, but it was just kind of a little eh. So I have this issue when it comes to level design, and I don't think I've talked about this in detail at least, but I have this issue with what I like to call designing the level non-linearly, and I don't know if anyone else suffers with this problem, but like I have an idea, right? And usually I have like pieces of it in my head, but I don't actually have like the full-blown A to Z, start to finish, here's what the player has to go through in order to play this. And so I feel like what ends up happening in some ways is that I end up kind of just building something just in the middle of it, but then I have to contend with the whole idea of, okay, what do I do to get to that middle thing, right? That's a whole process in and of itself, right? And then you have to like build on from the middle thing to the end thing, and you know, it's just there's all these things that you have to consider when you do it that way. Whereas I feel like the other method, the other, I don't want to say extreme like it's bad, but the other way you could do it is just going in order of how the player is expected to do that and building everything linearly in that order. I think that's good as long as you're mindful of what the player is going through. Alright, so that was an okay level. I liked what it did, though. It was pretty cool. Planet Telex. Okay. Well, I don't want to push that button. Also, I barely have any time. Okay, that doesn't actually do much. So it seems like I just need to do that. And then I can go... Everything is broken. Okay, so now I can go here, I guess, get a key. Do I go it somewhere else? No, okay. Oh, whoa, I did not mean to do that. Okay, so is there like a links compatibility thing here where that beginning kind of gives you a different... Oh, I see, you get the bottom one here. And then you do this to get that. Okay. So links would be top, MS is bottom. And apparently that's it? I mean, okay. That's a nice breather level. Alright, we have Quay Tunnel, an old favorite. Let's go. Alright, I feel like I've become a lot better at these kinds of levels over the last couple of years, especially since this got into CCLP4. But yeah, this is a really fun concept. I love this idea. And really, it's a pretty neat way to, like, test out your observation skills, because, well, and I have instantly failed, apparently, because I took the wrong path. I was supposed to go out the other way, but I completely missed that. Okay. Because what you're ultimately supposed to kind of do here is note what exits or what like spots you need in order to exit out of certain areas or get the block through certain little corridor areas and stuff, and I really like that concept. I feel like one of my favorite levels that I've designed in Walls of CCLP1, which is what's the name of that? Closed Circuit, uses this idea but takes it to like a really difficult extreme. But I think it's a pretty reasonable difficulty, though. It's one of the... If I had to go back to that list of top 10 levels from my submissions I'd want to see in CCLP5, that would definitely be one of them. Okay, so this is almost certainly one, and then it has to be that, because the other walls you absolutely need to navigate these. The block through everything. Alright, so we do that, come over here... And okay, I think I see how to do this. It's either going through here or going through here. I'm a little torn right now, because I don't want to use that. That's definitely a no-no. The one above me, that is. And... okay. Oh, wait. I can do this. Just go here. And then I just go around. Okay, so I should have trusted my instincts on that one. That was pretty simple. And then this one... I like these little interludes here where you just go through these tunnel things here. We have the final block, and there's no recessed wall key thing here because it's way over here for some reason. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alright. We do this, that. I don't want to use that one there, so let's go here. Okay. I have a choice here. I could either use this, but I think I actually want to use this. Yeah. So I do that, go through here, go there, then I do this. Perfect. Alright. Still got the clay tunnel touch. That feels pretty good. Alright, I'm trying to remember where we go now. Is there a... I think there's a teleport or something here, right? Oh, there's this. Okay, that goes that way. Okay, so now I can go to the bottom tunnel and onto the exit. And that is it for this level. We are breezing through this decade. It was just like the first couple levels that gave us some trouble. I might be jinxing it, but we'll see. Alright, that level is still fun after all this time. Fugitive, okay. I vaguely remember this one. This one involved tanks or something. Use this red key only on the lock blocking the tank button. But what about this red key? Okay, that's not gonna work. So I need to go up here then. Oh, but I can't just do that. I gotta do some shenanigans here. Okay, so we need to do this apparently, because I can't get the block out, so I don't need to really worry about maintaining it. I just need to make sure I have a clear path out. Okay, so now I have this yellow key. What do we do with this yellow key? Yellow key. Yellow key. Alright, here we go. This looks like it's going to be crazy to get through once we actually start flipping these. Okay, so now I do this. Well, I can't open that, at least. Oh, but I wasn't supposed to open that. Oh, right. I thought I had 2 red keys instead of 1. Never mind. Never mind. Da 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 da. So we need to go through here. I don't know why I'm in the singing mood today. It's gonna be interesting once all these things start flipping around. So I imagine that's gonna happen like on the latter half of the level, if I remember this correctly. Okay, so let's go through here. I don't want to go through there yet. That looks Okay, this has a lot going on. And that goes back there. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to have to get that block through here while everything is flipping, which should be interesting. Actually, it looks like 2 blocks. I have to get that one up here and then get the other one over here. So that ought to be fun. So we get a nice preview of what's coming up, which I find rather fascinating. Wait, was I supposed to get that? Uh-oh. Okay, I'm hoping that that's all it's used for, because... yeah, I'm going to have to get rid of it now. Alright, well, here we go. Let's go and... do some dodging here. Wow, this is, how do I even get past that? That looks a little crazy. Not gonna lie. And I forgot to go up here. Alright, well, I think I might have jinxed it, guys. I think we found a level that's, a little difficult. Yeah, the dodging in this one is very tight in places. Especially this ball. Like, that ball is a little much, just gonna say. But I think that's just because I backslid a little bit and just went over there again. Alright, so let's... I panicked there. That was totally my fault. Alright, so... Sorry I'm not saying much. I've had a lot on my mind lately, and I haven't really had the empty head that's pretty ideal for recording CC sometimes. So, but everything's good. I'm gonna save that suction boot just because, like, I don't know if I need that for something. So, just because I know I don't need the chip at this moment, let's go ahead and just go through with this. Yeah, I remember when optimizing that the monster order pretty much meant that, oh, that was a lot quicker than I was expecting. Yeah, so the monster order pretty much meant that you couldn't really read that the tanks were about to flip, which is kind of fascinating. Okay. Go through that, go through that. Yeah, this is a bit of a toughie, especially that one tank there. Oh, I was supposed to save that. For some reason I thought we were where the fireball cloners were. I don't know why my brain just rang with fireball cloners. They're right there, and they're totally not there. That was very odd. Alright, let's do this again. This would be an interesting level to make a walls up level out of. I don't know if I want to try it, but part of me kind of wants to see what that would be like. Why did I just go into the fire there? Alright, I'm definitely getting to that point where I'm getting frustrated. And I'm kind of just being reckless because of it, which is not good. I'm also a little worried about what the rest of the level is going to be like. That is a bit concerning. Because we haven't even gotten past that ball tank room. Why did my fingers just lock there? Like, I kid you not, my hand just froze when I saw the walker, but it's like my fingers could not hit the keys. It was really weird. I just panicked right there. Okay. Let's try this again. We can do this. I'm confident that we can get this at some point here. Okay. There. It's not that hard. Alright. Let's do this now. Okay. That's not that bad once you just stop and account for all the timing, but... Okay. So there's a trap button there. What was that linked to, I wonder? Also... Wait a minute. Oh, there's fire. Why did I think that was a good idea? Okay, so there's fire boots there. Oh, okay. So I'm supposed to get the green key, then backtrack. Okay. Okay. I'm seeing it now. All Alright. Let's do this. I have to say, I like the idea of this level. I just wish that it wasn't so tight. It's just a lot of dodging, and maybe I'm just overreacting to this. But it just feels like a lot. Alright, I have to believe that you need to keep those suction boots for later. Like, I can totally see that. Okay. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this. Okay. So I have a little bit of time to react when the tank goes up to the button again over here. Okay, yeah. So I think, is the button what controls... Yeah, it is. Okay. It is what controls that clone machine there. Because it allows whatever is controlling that to go through. Yeah, it's this right here. Alright, I'm going to wait. There we go. Okay, I do not like... Are you serious? Are you serious? That is... I thought it had just moved. I could have sworn it just moved. Maybe I was seeing the end movement of one of the other tanks, and I thought it had just moved. Was that what happened there? Ugh, that is supremely frustrating. So one thing I haven't discussed yet is, when are we going to stop the 10 levels of video format? Because last video went really long, and I'm beginning to think it might be here after our experience today, because this is getting to be a little much. Like, it's not that I'm expecting every level to be easy or anything, but I feel like I've gotten better with playing these levels on camera now, that I thought I would be able to handle more, but apparently I haven't quite gotten as good as Jeffrey is at this yet. That's kind of been my goal, is that I really want to be able to talk and play at the same time a bit more to overcome some of my anxiety around it. But I don't know if I've quite gotten there yet. Okay, wait for it. Here we go. Okay, I'm not going to risk anything this time. I'm very glad the time limit is high. That's been very helpful. The high time limit is very much appreciated. Okay. I do not like this walker. That is nasty. Okay, so here is where we extract this thing. So the good news is I can open up a door and drown at least one tank. I mean, that's something, right? I guess. Okay, I almost panicked there again. Yeah, I do not like this setup. This is Anxiety City here. Right at the end of the level, too. Okay. I think if I go up here, that should be fine. Okay. But I cannot go in there. Oh, the tank was supposed to blow that, not the... Or, yeah. Right? Wasn't that what was supposed to happen? Yeah, I think it was. It's one thing after another with this level. It's just... I don't like how specific every single thing here is. I think that's one of the things I'm having trouble with this, is everything feels so constricted. And don't get me wrong, like I'm someone who likes puzzles that are constricted, but I'm emphasizing puzzles, not like long campaigns or dodging challenges. But like if it's a singular puzzle with a strict solution, I can see some merits in that. But something like this is just like, wow, there's just way too much. It's just, and this is not even like a super difficult level to execute. It's just a lot of individual things. I think that's what's getting me with this one. Are you serious? Did it hit the ball and then it had a shorter path back? See, you see what I mean? Like, this is... It's like little things like that, because you only have one hit in this game. And I know that this is where, you know, someone might try defending Chuck's challenge and say, well, that's why undo is so great. Well, that's the other thing, though, is that undo kind of negates the need to be careful. So I'll give you a good example of this that came from a series that I grew up with. I mentioned it a few weeks ago, but Frogger. So a lot of the older games in the Frogger series, like the one I played here on the channel, were that style, where it was just one hit, you take one hit and you die. Later games tried doing this thing where you had a health bar, but in some ways it kind of defeated the whole point of Frogger, which was that you have to go through these patterns of enemies and stuff. And so if you can tank a few hits and stuff like that, then who cares about the pattern of enemies, right? That's how I feel about unlimited undo in Chuck's challenge. Like, I don't mind getting like one undo move or a mulligan or something, but having access to unlimited undo feels like overkill. So yes, despite my frustration on this level, and others like it, I still would say that it's better than having unlimited undo. Hands down. Alright. This is a little concerning. There. Oh, what? Are you kidding me? That room is evil. Why? Why is that room even there? I don't understand why that room is like that. Why? Just... You know what? I think this level would be better in Link's, honestly. I think, like, the walker area, I could actually see working if the tanks were allowed to go their full destination, you know, the full path, without getting interrupted by the walker or whatever. Yeah. Even the tank, the quickness of how they switch and all that, I think even that would be better in Link's. Maybe I should be careful what I'm wishing for and all that stuff, but this level is a pain. I'm sorry, Josh, but this level is just not fun. Maybe I'm overreacting here, I don't know, but this, man, this is... I mean, I'm not one to rage quit, but man, am I really close on this one. And maybe it's just because it's a dodging level, and I'm just notoriously bad at these when it's not like an optimized route. I mean, you guys saw what happened on Glider Cove last time. That was not great. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, see, I hate that right there. That is super annoying. Okay, there we go. Just gotta wait it out. Okay, so I learned my lesson. Do not open that, apparently. Alright. just wait patiently here. Oh, man. Even this section, it's like a nightmare to read everything. What? What did I do that? Did I just need to wait one more move and that would have been fine? Are you for real? Oh, this level. I'm sorry, Josh. This level is just not for me. Maybe somebody else like Rock would enjoy this. It's just not for me. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is just not my thing. I shouldn't have been saying the whole video that we were making great progress, blah, 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 you know. This level. This level, man. This is... Yeah, I would have placed this later in the set, to be honest. This is way too early for this. It's kind of like if you don't get this part right, this thing with the door, you're pretty much screwed too because of the whole timing there. If it happens to fall the way it did that one time. Okay. Okay, wait for it. Okay. Okay, that pattern I don't mind so much. That's not as bad. That's not as bad. I would expect to see that's what I would expect to see in Links more. That kind of thing. What just happened there? All right. Destroy that. Let's see if we can get this right this time. Okay, so I just need to get it over there. Not a problem. Finally. Good grief. Okay. So the question here is... what exactly am I doing here? Is it just blocking this? How much space do I have to go through? Okay, pretty good amount. So is this just okay, I guess it is. So the question is, do I need to get this out of there? Can I actually do that? I'm going to try... Sorry to pause buffer like this. Please make it... Yes, okay, good. Sorry, I had to be sure. I had to be sure that I could actually make that. It looks like there's a little bit of wiggle room, but you never know. With a level like that, it's hard to tell. Alright, I'm going to call it there. I'm sorry to not finish the decade. We have Deadline Extension, which is the CC1 version of the level from CC2 LP1. And then we have Red Key Quest. Yeah, I think I'm going to save both of these for next time. So why don't we call it here for now. I need to kind of take a break. That was a little taxing. But next time we will continue with this level. So until then, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourselves today, and I will catch you next time.